What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex Pete.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Minds,
where a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts.
You put that shit on.
Period. Indeed.
I love it. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't play with me.
We dropped some hard merch. Like, that's what we do. Like,
this the most fire merch that we came out with.
This is the hardest drop that we done had to date, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Then when it shout out to Jeff, because he got the job done. He understood the assignment.
He
and got
did
it done. Love it. And then the long sleeve one's hard too.
Yeah.
And we got the wine.
For the winter, for the fall.
Yes, and then we got the wine stopper. Shout out to Christina, because she gonna find that shit now.
Yeah.
She gonna get it done.
I'm fucking with the wine stoppers. I've been wanting us to have wine stoppers for so long.
Yes, they just
like literally ever since we started making merch. I've been wanting us to have wine stoppers. So I'm so glad.
It just makes sense
that we finally got some. You know what we need to do now? Now? We need to like do a wine opener.
I like that.
With the Poor Minds logo
I like
on
that. Honestly, I don't care what it is. It needs to have Poor Minds on it.
Yeah.
Everything needs to have Poor Minds on it.
Like we need to do like everything like wine related.
Everything wine. And once we really, because it's expensive to start on wine, but we can
have Poor Minds.
It's going to be on the
horizon.
That's
on the agenda.
That's on the horizon.
It is.
So what's up, girl? What you been up to?
Girl, I just went to Houston this past weekend. I went to go spend some time with my mom. I went to Carlos' show. Carlos had a show. It was like Trey Day. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Carlos is funny as fuck. Dave Chappelle performed.
He did?
Yes.
Are you serious?
I swear.
He came to Trey Day?
I swear to God, he performed at House of Blues. So it was like Chico and Carlos, and then Cat Williams and Dave Chappelle. But
was Dave on a ticket? Like niggas knew he was, nah, they didn't know he was gonna be there.
That's what I'm not sure of. I'm not 100% sure. Shit. But like when I say that nigga don't play about no cameras, no nothing, so nobody has footage of nothing because he like no, absolutely not.
Even they made you put your phone up?
I mean, I was on the stage, so I was like backstage, but yeah, like if you had your camera out, like they was tripping. It was even one point where he thought this lady up in the balcony was like recording with her phone. Got security to go over there immediately. It was very embarrassing. But then she wasn't using her phone, so then he was like, "Well, I'm gonna just buy her a round of drinks."
Oh my God.
But it was amazing.
Nah, man.
And he's like, now I will say this, we didn't get to like record nothing, but I was like, oh hey. He was like, hey.
You was like, I know. I was like, oh my God. I never seen you starstruck like that. You was like this.
I mean, some people are just that amazing.
Yeah, like it's Dave fucking Chappelle, bro.
Yeah. It was like
I'm jealous
amazing.
Now that I didn't go.
Yeah,
because I was in Houston too.
It was good. I'm not gonna lie. It was really good. So yeah, that was like highlight of my weekend.
Right.
Seeing Dave Chappelle perform.
Come on, Poor Minds.
Bitch, now you know damn well.
You know damn well what?
He gonna be like, hell nah. Maybe.
I feel like, but sometimes you never know what. This is my thing. Y'all may call me crazy, but this is how my mind works. You never know what people fuck with.
I mean, that's true.
I'm not saying like, I'm not talking for Dave Chappelle. I'm just speaking in general. You never know what people will fuck with. I never thought in a million years Carlos would pull up on us, and he did.
I agree. I didn't think that either.
I mean, a lot of people done pulled up, even when RL said he wanted to come on the show. Like,
they did amazing, too. Carlos and Chico, they performed separate sets though, but like they didn't perform together. But
yeah.
I
mean, that's
they both
did amazing. Them niggas got a cheat code. Them niggas so fucking funny. Like, I never seen Carlos or Chico miss.
Yeah,
ever.
It was really.
Too.
They did really good.
Some niggas just got it, and some niggas just don't. But that's we're keeping it positive. We're keeping it positive. But yeah, I feel like when it comes to stuff like that, I don't give a fuck who you are. If I ran into Beyonce right now, I'm gonna ask her to come on the show. Why not? The worst you can tell me is no. And that ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I'm gonna just work harder.
That's true. I mean, I would have definitely asked him. I just feel like it wasn't like that
wasn't the right setting.
Yeah, it wasn't the right setting.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you.
Because I don't ever want to be like that annoying person. Because I ain't gonna lie, like I feel like eventually I'm gonna be that person where it's like if it ain't the right time, don't talk to me about.
That was definitely not the right setting. Yeah. That was definitely not the right setting. But it was cool because maybe you got a face that can't be forgotten. So next time you see me, go be like, "What's up, Dave? It's me, Dre Nicole."
Yeah, you silly.
He gonna know who you is.
But no, it was like really amazing meeting him though. Like top tier life moment.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I felt when I met Rihanna too. I was like this. Hey.
But I told you that's how I felt that time when me and Jordan was in the club and Beyonce was in the section across from us.
Nah, I would have lost it. Some things I
mean, it wasn't like an intimate moment, you know what I mean? Because we were in the
her.
club, but like, yeah, but that's like, I mean, and I've gotten to see her before as well, just from like going to a concert.
But it's different from being
like really being like kind of close to a person. So it was like a crazy moment.
See, this is why I probably can't be next to her, because I'll probably do some weird shit like touch her braid.
Well, we weren't in the same section.
Oh.
She was in the section, like, so this is our section, and then she was like over there.
I would probably like, because just to know that I feel like some of your talent, just give me a peek of your talent.
It was crazy. I mean, me and Jordan definitely was like sneaking pictures. I still got the picture in my phone to this day. And I'm never going to delete it.
I know that's right. You know what's crazy? I saw Solange in person one time. She was DJing at this spot in Houston a long time ago. I think it was called The Flat. Mm-hmm. She was DJing, and that was the first time I saw her in person. And I was actually in awe of how beautiful she was. Like, we all know Solange is beautiful, but like seeing her in person.
I don't know why I thought you said Rihanna. You said Solange.
No, yeah, but I saw Rihanna in person, and I always tell this story. Rihanna was actually standing in line in Dreams. Like, we had to go get her.
Oh, yeah,
this is when she had her red hair. Mm-hmm. But anyways, like, seeing Solange in person, and she was, like, in her zone, like, really fucking DJing. And that's why when I listen to her music, I listen to it differently, because I know sometimes when you really have an ear for music, you hear certain things that other people can't fucking hear. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times when y'all be like, oh, this is bad, this don't sound good, you have to realize these people have a different gift. So they can hear things that we can't fucking hear. That's why I hate Twitter A&Rs. Like, I don't listen to y'all when it comes to music. I'm sorry, I don't. It'd be a lot of times I'll have a bop of the week and people be like, and I'm like, you just don't. And I'm not saying I have that ear. Yeah. But I'm saying sometimes I hear things that certain people just don't hear. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Solange is a superstar. Like, when I saw her, I was like, wow. Like, some people just have that aura. She wasn't even doing nothing but DJing, but literally the whole crowd was just looking at her.
Yeah, some people just have like that it factor.
I love it. Damn, shout out to Dave Chappelle. Yeah. If you want to come on Poor Rhymes, we got a seat.
That shit was crazy, friend. I'm not gonna lie.
A seat at the table. Shout out to Solange.
So what you did this weekend?
Girl, I went to Houston, and it was just a real quick turnaround trip. It was like some last minute shit. And I had a grand time. I was just, doing what I always do. And I just love being in Houston. I feel like I'm definitely making the decision that I'm going to have roots in Houston and have roots in Atlanta. I'm going to be back and forth.
Same.
I've been to Houston 3 times in this past month, literally, and I'm going back home. I'm coming home.
It's crazy because I was talking to somebody the other day. I can't remember who I was talking to, but I was just saying how, like, when I first moved to Atlanta, I really used to think Atlanta was, like, so lit and Houston was so trash.
Facts.
But, like, as I get older, every time I go home, I have such a motherfucking ball, y'all. Like, I'm
having a ball.
When I say I have a ball every time I go home now, it's crazy. And I just feel like the vibes is not vibing like that in Atlanta.
The vibes not vibing in Atlanta.
No more. So, I mean, I'm always going to have a place here, I'm sure. But I'm definitely about to get a place in Houston, too.
Facts, me too.
Like, I'm definitely going to be,
back and forth.
Back and forth.
And then it's like my family is there. Like, even if I'm doing nothing, I'm just sitting at my sister's house with my nephews. Like, literally the other day, I went to, what's that little game place called? With the game?
Main Event.
Main Event. I went to Main Event, and I took my nephew, and we had a ball, bitch. Jackson was in there, turned up, lit. Like, that's the stuff I live for. Like, I can't do that. Like, we just got up and was like, let's go to Main Event. And I just love being with my nephews. I love being around my sister, my brother-in-law. Like, I get to hang out with my friends. Like, my friend Jen, I got to hang out with her. Like, we just be having a good time.
Yeah.
Everybody, when I think about the top 5 people in my life, besides you, they're all in Houston.
I mean, so yeah, I think you're probably considering more. I'm not moving back. I'm just going to have a place there, like, where I could just, be back and forth, come to Houston whenever I want to, always know I got somewhere to stay so I don't have to, like, waste money on, like, hotels and shit, or, like, I can stay at my mom's house, but y'all, after staying with my mom for, like, 2 days.
Don't do big bar.
No, because I love my mama, but, like, sometimes when I go to Houston, I just stay at a hotel, because after staying with her for like 2-3 days, as an adult, your mama would be all up in your business. So I think that I'm going to definitely get like an apartment or something in Houston, but I don't think I'm going to move back. It's still a little too like, I be having fun because it's home. And I feel like us just becoming, like, the people that we're becoming and doing everything that we're doing, it's a different type of experience. Like, I feel like to go home and, like, just share certain moments with your friends and like them just really kind of getting to see how you really out here moving and shit. And even just how people treat you. Because, I mean, it's like some business owners, all type of stuff in Houston that I feel like treat me way different now. So I think it's like a way different experience. But like Houston's still a little too slow for me to move back to.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to build my home there. Like, that's where my house is going to be. I'll keep my apartment out here. I might move into a high rise, just depending. You know, the economy is crazy right now.
And see, I'm going back and forth. I still don't know if I want to like build my house here or build it in Houston. I'm not sure yet.
I'm definitely building in Houston. Yeah. But honestly, I've created such a vibe in my apartment. It's beautiful. So I'm really going to keep it. I feel like I can be there.
You should.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I love Houston. So we coming back. I was in Houston for a little minute.
Outside.
Period. I love it.
No, we had,
Bitch, we having a ball. We're not having a time, bitch. That's what Drea has a new saying. Bitch, I'm having a ball.
Bitch, I do be having a ball. Like, life is grand.
Life is really good.
I be lit. I be having fun. But yeah, like, we had a fucking ball in Houston when we went for the show.
For our show?
Yes.
Oh, bitch. It was up and it was two stud.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to get that bitch down.
Yeah, it was crazy. So, yeah, Houston, we outside.
Yeah, period. Okay, so let's get into these topics, bitch. You know me and you, we gonna talk all day. I wanted to talk about this because I actually hate this saying. I hate it. I want to get away with it. I just think everybody just needs to shut the fuck up when it comes to this. I wanted to talk about the saying, if he wanted to, he would. Oh, you fucking with a nigga, sis, and he not doing this, that's because he don't like you. Because if he wanted to, he would.
Why do you hate this saying? Because I agree with the saying.
I agree with it, too.
So why do you hate it, though?
Because I feel like this. Sometimes a nigga will, but he don't know. And I'm not giving them a break or a leeway, but people can't read your mind. So if you're a girl who likes to get, let's say we always use this for an example, flowers every week, and your nigga not giving you flowers, but he also don't know. You just retweeting it and reposting it on your story. If that's what, sometimes it's okay to open your mouth to let you know what you expect. And a lot of times women will complain like, oh, he not doing this and he not doing that. Some niggas are just not used to doing anything. And let's keep it real. Some niggas don't have to do shit for bitches. Let's keep it 100.
when I think about this saying or this phrase or whatever, I more so think of it from a perspective of like, not like you having to tell a nigga what to do. I mean, well, no, more so maybe like, yeah, you telling him what to do and then he still don't do it.
Now, that's different.
Because I don't think that it just means like, oh, you dropping hints, but if he want to, he would. Like, no, because sometimes I feel like women tell a man verbatim, like, this is what I want. This is what I like. Like, you've let him know, like, this is the type of shit I like. This is what makes me feel special. This is what I'm used to in relationships. And then he still don't do it. But then it's like, yeah, because if you wanted to, you would.
But, and I'm not trying to be...
sometimes, so a bitch ain't... It's sometimes situations where bitches don't even be having to tell niggas, they just gonna do it.
Yeah, because that's just who they are, though. And I'm not making an excuse, though.
But he might not have been that person for another girl. Like, if two women sometimes, I feel like, talk about the same nigga, they might have had two completely different experiences.
But then, baby, two bitches that have the same experience. Some niggas, a girl... Okay, let's say it like this, though. It may be a nigga that buy you flowers every fucking week, right? And you feeling so special, but that's just maybe the type of nigga he is, and he do that for all his bitches. So sometimes I just feel like you need to have, like, talk to your partner and let them know what you want, but people can't read minds because a nigga could look at me like that. I could be doing all these things for a man, but that may not be specifically what he's looking for. So he may feel like, well, shit, if she wanted to do this, then she would. Well, nigga, I don't know. How do I know that in the morning you like for this and this to be done before you wake up? Or you like for me to talk to you about this and this, but you don't tell me? You know what I'm saying? I feel like the saying, if he wanted to, he would. Sometimes it comes off to me like a person is supposed to already know without you saying it. And I don't like that. I need to know exactly how you want me to love you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I know what you're saying, but I don't know. That's why I feel like a little opposite from you, because I feel like I want to be with a nigga who just know.
I mean, nobody's
like,
just gonna
I don't
know,
want to be
though.
Yeah, but I feel like I want to be with somebody that's chivalrous. I want to be with somebody that's romantic. I want to be with somebody that just does things just because.
Right.
I don't feel like I should have to be in a relationship with a man for X amount of time for him to do things for me without me saying that this is what I want.
Right.
Like, I want to be with a man who it's like innate for him. It's like second nature. He just knows, like, this is how I'm supposed to court a woman.
Now, I agree with you on that, but what I'm saying is how you look at chivalrous and how you look at somebody being romantic is not the same.
But that's not my nigga then.
But that's what I'm saying. So, romantic to you may be somebody popping up on you with some roses and just because they thought about it.
Yeah.
And then romantic to the next bitch may be a nigga popping up with a bag every time he see her. But what I'm saying is, you have to have these conversations with people, like, if he want, because you can pop up with flowers every week for a girl, and she could be talking to her friends like, bro, this nigga keeps showing up with flowers, and I don't fucking like flowers.
But you're steady. You're talking about what somebody wants specifically.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So it's like, I want to be with a man who I don't have to let him know what I want. I just feel like that's my person.
But how is he gonna know that what you like if you don't tell him what you like? I don't know what kind of flowers you like. So
you ain't never dated a nigga before where you felt like he just knew what to do. I feel like I've dated men like that.
I mean, they know what to do, but I had a nigga like...
Now, if we're talking about emotional support and we want to talk about things outside of, like, buying me things, then that's different. Like, if we're talking about emotions, feelings, getting into that bag, that's completely different. Like, yeah, you need to communicate. You need to vocalize. I don't want to be with no nigga who, when it comes to, like, him doing nice shit for me, I have to let him know.
But I'm saying, though, if a man keeps buying you red roses and you like daisies...
Why the fuck would you be buying me the same roses every week? Why would you buy me the same flowers every single week?
Exactly. He don't know that you want something different. He may just think the gesture is good enough. Exactly, because... Me, I'm thinking I'm just doing something right.
And I get what you're saying, but I'm also a person who I just believe in, like, I really believe in, like, soulmates and twin flames and all of these things.
Right.
I feel like the person that is for me, I'm not going to have to, like, read it out to him.
It's not about reading it out, but in his mind, he may be thinking, okay, I'm just giving her fresh flowers because those flowers then died. Let me replace them.
I wouldn't be ungrateful. Don't get me wrong. If a man sent me the same flowers every week, I wouldn't be ungrateful. But me just being me, because I like variety, I think after a while I would be in my mind like, okay, damn, he just gonna say it's week 52.
But I'm saying
it's been a whole year. This nigga still sitting the same roses. You don't want to switch it up, send some white ones.
That's what I'm saying. Though, but sometimes, like, people just think they doing good.
I mean, and at that point, if I had been dating someone, that's a grand gesture every week. A man sending you flowers, and I'm not talking about, like, no Walmart roses. I ain't talking about
What's
no public.
Wrong with a little Kroger?
I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is those are not the roses I have in mind.
Right.
With what we talking about. So if a man was going out of his way to send me 5 dozen roses every week. That's a lot of consistency. That shows me that you thoughtful. That shows me that you care. We've been fucking with each other for a year and you ain't skipped a week sending me some roses. I might be tired of them being red, but at this point I'm gonna have a conversation with you because I fuck with you. You're consistent. You're thoughtful.
And that's okay though.
And so now it's gonna be like, yeah, you know, you can send some white ones.
Switch it up, pink ones. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, like, I got
But
some
in the beginning I don't wanna be with nobody where I have to.
I feel like because sometimes men feel like, because some women don't like roses. And we're just using this as an example, y'all. We're just using this as an example. I'm a roses girl. Like,
me too.
The last set of roses I got, they actually matched my home decor and they were forever roses. And I was like, okay, he's paying a fucking attention. Like, because I say I like forever roses. Don't get me wrong. I love roses and I like to water them. I like to keep them alive. I like cutting the little stems. I love all that shit. But it was just like something little like that. But I feel like I don't want to have to tell you, but I pay attention to if you pay attention to our conversations. Because if I say, like, in passing, like, oh my God, these are my favorite roses, because I have some $1,200 roses in my home that have been alive for over a year. The Venus at floor, how you say it?
Yeah, I have some of those too.
Yeah, so it's a big bouquet there. And I always talk about them when people come, but it came from somebody that I wasn't really fucking with, that I didn't really like. But I always let people know, oh, these are the flowers that I like. So I feel like if I say something in passing, you gonna pay attention or you not?
Right.
So I feel like the saying, if he wanted to, he would. Sometimes he would, but sometimes you gotta let him know. It's okay to let somebody know.
I think that and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that how you're looking at it is wrong.
Right.
But I just feel like that's not what people be meaning when they say that. I think people just mean like niggas just be out here doing the bare minimum.
I can agree with that.
A lot of niggas be out here doing the bare minimum.
They don't do nothing.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of men do the bare minimum, and it's kind of like one of those situations where, to be honest, as cliche as it sounds, as corny as it sounds, but bitch, if he really wanted to do this for you, or if he really fucked with you like that, he would do it. No questions asked.
I agree 100,000%.
And I said, that's why I asked you earlier, I said, you know, you don't feel like you've ever dated somebody where you just didn't have to tell them things. They just knew what to do. Or if you mentioned something, they would go do it. I feel like I've dated men like that. And that's why I am a firm believer. If whatever a nigga want to do, he gonna do it.
But what did you just say? You mentioned something and he go do it. It's okay to mention a little something, throw a little hint, nah?
But even if I didn't mention something...
See, I don't like that shit.
I guess it's because they still would just do nice things, because in order for you to do something nice, I don't have to tell you what I like.
No,
you can still do something nice, and it might not be my cup of tea, or it might not be something that I'm interested in, but a real woman is going to acknowledge the effort.
Now I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm going to acknowledge your effort.
Something, and you may not like it, but you're going to appreciate the thought.
Like, for example, if you went and bought me, bitch, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something that's like small, not a big deal.
An Apple Watch.
Okay. If you went and bought me, that's not small though.
It is small. If I bought you an Apple Watch, you would be like, "Thanks, Lex." But I thought about you.
Yes, but I wouldn't look down on it. Because somebody actually did buy me an Apple Watch. Remember? Like, this is like a few time ago.
I know.
But
you never wore it home.
I wore it a few times. And I still got it. I just ain't wore it in a long
Not the
time.
Apple.
But yeah, so it's like, yeah, if you went and bought me an Apple Watch, I would be happy. Like, I would be, it might not have been what I wanted.
But I
would appreciate
See, me, I'm different. That's where I disagree with you at.
About what?
I don't want
You
nothing,
don't want nothing that you don't want?
If you would have asked me, you wasted $300 on this Apple Watch.
When you could have bought me flowers.
When you could have spent $300 on some Forever Roses that I would have liked more than that fucking Apple Watch.
I get what you're saying, but yeah, I guess I just don't look at it like that. Like, to me, it's effort is effort. Like, if a person bought me something, it let me know you was thinking about me. So, and especially if I didn't tell you, like, oh, I want Forever Roses, and then you just went and brought me an Apple Watch, I'm going to appreciate the Apple Watch. Especially because you've been probably seeing me working out. You be seeing me on my gym shit. So why wouldn't you buy me an Apple Watch? You might think that's something I might really like.
You want the Apple Watch with the Airman's band, bitch. He got to come correct, though. That's what I'm saying.
Truly.
At this age, I want a nigga to come correct. I don't want nothing that I don't want to use. Now in this age, I like things that can use every day. Like, because I like to buy a nigga a gift that he gonna use. Like, I bought my nigga a jewelry case holder, a Louis Vuitton, and he used that bitch all the time. Like, I want to get you something that you're going to fucking
the nigga
use.
I bought a Louis watch case for, I don't even talk to him no more. R.I.P. to that man.
He did.
In my mind.
Oh. I thought you were about to say that nigga passed away.
No, he done passed away in my head.
He sure has. But all I'm saying is I want something that, I don't ever want to get you something that you're not going to use, or I go to your house and I see it like sitting in the back of your closet. Like, I want to get you stuff that you want.
So you would just had an Apple Watch sitting in the back of your closet?
Absolutely.
You don't care how many calories you burn today?
I already know how many calories I burn, bitch, because it's given all I eat is 2 salads a day.
You ungrateful.
It is. I'm not ungrateful, but let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it.
What was that song with Future and Drake? That was my song. He was so disappointed at the end of that song.
What?
The song on What a Time to Be Alive. Well, he was like, ungrateful.
I'm not ungrateful, but I feel like if you care about me, you know I care about little.
Diamonds Dancing.
Yeah. I care about details. So when I say something, I'm like, okay, what do you like? What I pay attention to my niggas. And not every nigga, because let me not lie, but niggas that I fuck with, that I really, really fuck with, they pay attention to me. Niggas that I really, really fuck with have never sent me things that I don't like. Ever. I was dealing with a nigga one time, and he tried to send me these Christian Dior shoes, and they look like fucking...
Oh my God,
bro. Skechers.
Bro, speaking of fucking ugly ass expensive gifts, remember when that nigga bought me that ugly ass Gucci t-shirt with that fucking ball?
That's what I'm saying.
That shirt was like $1,200, and then I didn't like it, and he was like, it was $1,200.
Exactly.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Because that's what I'm saying.
Shit in the store, you could have bought me something else.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like
And I took it back and got something else.
She sure did. But what you got? You don't even wear them clothes no more.
What?
Them Gucci shoes.
No, he bought me the shoes. So he bought me the shoes and he bought me the shirt. I took the shirt back. I kept the shoes. I wore the shoes.
You wore the shoes. But what'd you do with the shirt then?
I returned it and got a fanny pack.
I remember.
A Gucci fanny pack.
Yeah. Did you lose it?
No, I still got it.
Oh,
but I don't wear it no more. It's
out of style.
Old season.
Honestly, I don't feel like... I think I have one pair of Gucci heels, but I'm not really a Gucci girl.
I think that fanny pack trend is not, and let me not even say this, it's not even that it's all season because shit can be vintage.
Facts.
But I think that the fanny pack trend just ain't really in. Remember, it was like really a thing like 4 or 5 years ago having a fanny pack. Yeah. Everybody had one.
I think, but if you got style, you can still wear it.
You would wear a fanny pack in 2022?
I don't have style, nigga. You see what I got on, nigga? The fuck? I got this from Shein.
I like the houndstooth.
Nigga, Carrie Hilson put houndstooth on when you're flying yourself, you're turning me on.
That was a vibe.
Nobody wears houndstooth no more.
It's giving 2009.
It's giving Carrie Hilson. No offense to Carrie, because I love Carrie Hilson, but this outfit is giving Carrie.
No, it's
in
not.
2005. Nigga, I can't dress.
I like it.
I'm just saying.
2009 was a vintage year. That's when I graduated from high school.
The year from 2000 to like 2015, nobody was putting that shit on.
First of all, that is debatable.
Bro, fashion was at its worst in the early 2000s.
I disagree.
You think fashion was good in the early 2000s?
Yes.
Okay.
When bitches was wearing their hair in flips, it was a top tier era.
That was not top tier. Niggas was wearing blue jean on blue jean
and
on blue jean.
And they had them big, thick ass belts.
That was not... Oh my God.
Like the Lucy Pearl days when they had the little thick ass belts.
Let me tell you why I got beef with Candy.
And the halter socks.
Let me tell you why I got beef with Candy. With Candy from Housewives. Yes. Candy used to have, she wore this belt, but it was like a vest.
A harness?
Yes, it was like a harness. And she had it around her waist, and I wanted that vest so fucking bad, and I finally got it. And I used to wear that bitch every day. Because I was like, Candy, put that shit on. I just knew Candy put that shit on. Now when I look back at Candy, why you make me wear that shit?
Where was you going with a harness on every day?
I thought Candy had a brown one on. I want to find that picture. And after this episode drop, I'm going to post it. She had on like a peach colored dress with like a brown. And I thought it was so fly.
Did you get a peach colored dress too?
No, I had a white dress with the black harness belt. And I was so fly.
What shoes did you wear?
Probably some flats. Steve Madden.
I was just about to say that Steve Madden. I used to have so many Steve Madden heels back in the day.
The 2000s fashion was ass.
It was not though. I feel like it was an era.
Niggas used to wear like white shirts, like white spaghetti strap shirts with like a long sleeve shirt, crop top.
Remember when 50 Cent came out with them specific G-Unit white beaters?
Them hoes used to be like
everybody laughing in the room because everybody know what I'm talking about. It was a specific design. It was definitely
it was like
giving
red and white.
Strap.
It was like red and white sometimes. Bro. Niggas was
but you couldn't tell niggas nothing. They used to be in the club bumping that G-Unit.
Oh my God.
With their wife beat on.
Every nigga used to wear the Timbs, the baggy jeans.
Where you was at, bitch? Brooklyn?
No,
niggas
really
in Texas was not wearing Timbs like that.
I mean,
I did have some Timbs, but that's because, I used to fake think I was from New York because Jordan lived there, and I used to go there all the time. No, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I used to see, I'm not saying I used to be in New York like that, but I did. I was back and forth in New York for a little minute.
Visiting.
I was back and forth in New York for niggas. Niggas used to like the baggy jeans and the Timbs. Dead eyes.
So you was just going to see random baggy jean niggas, or you had one baggy jean?
I had a baggy jean nigga. Damn! I had a baggy jean nigga. Fuck! Yeah, he had the Timbs on, and they was leaning, bitch. And they was a little crusty on the side. And I wanted to get him some new Timbs.
What they be calling them, the butters?
The butters. Yo, don't step on the butters. Yeah. That ass. I used to want to throw them.
Them hoes do not be buttery no more.
They was not buttery. Oh God, they was giving olive oil, bitch.
I was gonna say, what we be using in the South? Lord.
Not lard. I don't know what it was giving, but it wasn't giving butter, bitch.
It was giving Crisco.
But anyways, I don't know how we got off topic again.
You know, how do we ever?
If he wanted to, he would. Drea likes the saying, I don't necessarily.
I like what saying?
If he wanted to, he would.
I don't like it. I didn't say I like it.
Oh, okay.
I said I agree with it.
Okay.
I agree with it. It's a lot of shit people be saying I don't necessarily like, but I agree with it. But it be getting I be getting tired of talking about the same shit.
Yeah, that nigga don't like
Like, niggas be like, I mean, this has been an ongoing trending topic for a long time. So it just be like, you know, shit.
If y'all don't know the signs by now.
But do you ever feel like shit be like an ongoing trending topic just because people don't want to accept the reality? That's what I be feeling about shit like this. Like, why are we still talking about this, bitch? It don't matter how many times you ask it and however many languages you want to ask it in, bitch. If he wanted to, he would.
Not in different languages. Let's say it in German. No. Let's say it in Spanish. No.
Bitch, it don't matter what language we say that shit in, bitch. No means no. No mean no, bitch.
I'm fucking weak. Okay, so let's get into this next topic. I'm gonna let you introduce this one because I feel like you know the definition a little better than I do.
Okay, well, actually, I do know the definition, but let's actually look up the real definition. So we wanted to talk about imposter syndrome, which I sometimes feel like I'm living in.
You do? Bit. You think you have that a little bit?
A little bit.
Okay. Go ahead.
Would you like to read it?
No. It's the definition right here.
I don't feel like that's the right one.
It is. That is the right definition.
That's a little too... We gonna go to Wikipedia. I like Wikipedia.
No, Wikipedia. I could have wrote that shit.
You didn't know.
I could have. Okay, go ahead.
Imposter syndrome, also known as imposter phenomenon or imposterism, is a psychological occurrence in which an individual doubts their skills, talents, or accomplishments and has a persistent internalized fear of being exposed as a fraud. So I don't feel like being exposed as a fraud, but you don't ever just feel weird the way our lives are now. I guess and maybe that's my fault because I did not know the actual real definition. But for me, when I think about imposter syndrome, for me it's just more sometimes I be living in this world where I just can't believe this is my life,
right?
And this is what's going on,
right?
And it's who am I?
Right. Well, that's not this. Yeah, that's not the same.
Right.
So imposter syndrome for me is kind of I actually had this happen the other day. So obviously now, when this drops, y'all have already seen the Division video, and you were the main girl in the video, and I was your friend or whatever. And I had that feeling real quick because somebody said, they were like, I don't care what Division does, and y'all can get these Twitter bitches in their video. We're not gonna watch it, and we're not gonna listen to it. So for me...
So you had what feeling?
I felt because, they were kind of trying to lower our value as Twitter bitches. At the end of the day, you can't call...
On Twitter?
Yeah, somebody said that. They said that on Twitter. Trying to basically say that we're just Twitter bitches. So for me, of course I know we're not Twitter bitches. We're beyond that. We're way more than that. And we've accomplished so much, and I'm so grateful. But in that moment, I kind of had imposter syndrome in me. I'm like, damn, am I just a Twitter bitch who got lucky? Do I really deserve to be here? Am I as entertaining as people really think I am? Am I going to have a live show one day where somebody comes and they're like, damn, Lex P really not that. Andrea really not that.
Probably, but I feel like people probably have already come to our live shows and left feeling that way.
I don't think nobody has come to our live shows.
You don't think nobody?
No. Hell
I feel like at least maybe one or two people in the crowd.
Not our live shows, bitch. You got me fucked up.
Our live shows be lit as fuck.
I feel like if anything, maybe they'll watch an episode of the show and
but
be
you feel like once they come to the show.
No, the live shows, no. Once you can, no, not one soul.
I mean, I just don't like to give, but I just don't like to give people that much credit.
Right, but I'm saying maybe somebody will be
people be haters too. Yeah. Like, I get what you're saying, but like, very much as great as I think our show is, do I think that anybody could come to our show and be like, man, that show was whack, even though in their mind they like, damn, that shit was lit. They'll still say it out loud like that shit was whack.
But I feel like somebody could be like, oh my God, y'all need to listen to Poor Minds, and they could pull up a random episode and be like, nah, this not it. So I'll give them that. But if you come to our live shows, nah, you're not gonna think that. But
so you say you felt like for a second, like maybe I'm just lucky.
I was like, damn, maybe I am just lucky. Maybe I'm not supposed to be here. Because I'm not going to lie to you. And maybe I see this all the time. I see women who maybe look better than me, are funnier than me, whatever the case may be, and we're doing the same thing. And I'm like way far ahead of them. Then I see, some people that are way far ahead of me. I mean, it's a lot going on in the world. So sometimes I have dealt with that. Like, damn, do I kind of really deserve this? But at the other side, I actually talked about this with my therapist. She was like, but yes, you do. Who is to say that you don't deserve this? You put in the work.
Look, to me, I think I kind of talked about this before on the show. Like, I don't really, it's not to say I don't believe in luck, but I just feel like it's something that, like, people like to use for their lack of, like, ambition.
And I also feel like a lot of times people
are putting in the work.
Right.
So then they be like, oh, she lucky.
Right. I feel like a lot of times people have imposter syndrome, though, because how other people make them feel. So when I noticed I was feeling this way, the person who said this, I blocked them. Because we followed each other. Like, it was like, oh, I thought we was cool. And it was like, for all that I have gone through, and I speak so real about my situation. I told y'all I was sleeping in my car at one point. I told y'all, bitch, I got $3. Still got $3. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how shit was happening for me.
Why you be lying? Do anybody know the name of what I'm talking about? Because that is a real thing, too.
What?
Like, just kind of feeling like you don't, like, sometimes you like a out-of-body
experience? I don't know.
But that's not the term.
I know it's not. But look it up and let me just finish my thought real quick. So what I was saying was, in that moment that I was feeling that imposter syndrome, I realized I don't necessarily have it all the time, but I realized when I do have those thoughts, it's because it's triggered by things that other people say. So I will say this, if you have imposter syndrome and that's something that you struggle with, you need to recognize what around you is triggering that. Because I realized it was people, we consume social media way more than we need to. Let me tell y'all something. I just started watching this show, and I'm not going to say the name of the show because I don't want y'all to get into it or whatever. And anyways, I'm watching this new show. The main character is crazy because I actually really fuck with this girl, and I've been fucking with her. And I was like, damn, she finally got her moment and she's shining. And then I seen her in a comment on one of these blogs saying something so ignorant. And it really turned me off. And that's why I said we need to unplug from social media sometimes, because we are not supposed to know people's thoughts. I do not want to know what Beyonce thinks about this. I'm not supposed to know what Rihanna thinks about this. I don't need to know what Drea thinks about this. That's why I'm so happy that we have agreed with us personally. Like, we don't talk about like politics and things. We don't talk about it online. For what?
It's not a good idea.
I just don't want to, because because y'all like the fun legs. This is what we here for. We here to turn up and have a good time. I'm not here to make y'all feel a certain type of way about Roe versus Wade, even though y'all know how I feel about that. R.I.P. Y'all know how I feel about that. But besides the point, all I'm saying is sometimes certain things just don't need to be said. Yeah. So I feel like what you consume on social media is going to affect your thought process on things. Whether we like to admit it or not, a lot of people be like, oh, social media ain't nothing. It affects us a lot. So I've noticed, I have unfollowed so many people on social media, y'all, because I noticed people sneak dissing, saying shit, and making me feel like I don't deserve.
Yeah, but people gonna do that. That's what people do. People gonna sneak diss and they gonna do all that weird shit.
Let me get this up off you.
Okay. But yeah, you just can't let that shit bother you. Because I feel like, again, most of the time, I just try not to let a lot of the negative things people say, especially now that we're in this space, affect me, because people be projecting. We was just talking about this because when we were in Houston this past weekend, I actually met the guys from, what is the name of that show? Earn Your Leisure.
I was about to say that.
Yes. So I actually got the opportunity to meet both of them. They were both really, really nice. But we were just talking about like how like people just be projecting. Like every time that I've ever seen someone talking shit about us on the internet or saying something crazy about us, I go and click on their page and bitch, you do a podcast.
Now that's interesting.
Or you got a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? And then these be the same people who be like, well, why they be up in Chad comments and they be on the 85 comments. Like, well, why did y'all sign these bitches? And then you go look at they shit and they're trying to do something similar. Or they even in the DMs of 85 South or whoever like, damn, bro, why don't you go look at my shit?
Not you in the DMs. I'm weak.
I've been shown a DM or two.
I know, that's why I'm crying because
I don't be reading them.
No, but what I'm saying is,
but I've been shown one.
But
or
I'm
two.
glad that you're saying this because a lot of times when y'all be projecting and y'all have these negative feelings,
like people just be feeling like, why them bitches and not
but
me?
it's not even about that. You can feel that way, but you saying that out loud, that makes people not even want to fuck with you because now I know you were a hater and I don't want to surround myself by haters. There are some people out there that are so talented, but I will never let them come on our platform because I done seen you say some hating weird ass shit before. And I don't like to be associated with haters. I like people on here that speak positivity and have good things going on. So it's like you are blocking your blessing by not embracing just black women doing their thing.
Or you might just not be in your lane because you might not just be good at it, and that's why nobody have like watched it.
Do you want to move on? I'd like to move on. I'd like to move on.
Because I think that's also a reality for a lot of people as well. Like, you just not as good as you think you are.
I hate you.
Why? Because I be telling the truth. Because honestly, like, sometimes it doesn't matter that you've been doing it for 10 years. This is not good.
So, because I feel like you sneak dissing right now, though.
To who?
To me.
Why would I sneak diss?
Because I'm about to go to the stew. You feel some type of way?
Well, this could not be a sneak diss to you because you don't have no songs.
Yes, I do. That's the crazy part about it.
You have one song.
I got like 3 that I recorded.
So why I never heard them?
They ain't been released yet.
So why have you been holding on to them?
Because they classic.
Because I feel like if you thought they was fire, you would have dropped it.
I dropped one. The streets wasn't,
fucking with it.
Yeah. But I'm trying. The streets wasn't fucking with it. But I'm going to try again.
You gonna remaster it?
Yes, I'm dropping that hoe again.
Do a remix?
Fire. It's fire. And then I'm going to have you on the intro because you ain't going to charge me.
No, I don't want to be on the intro.
You are. Yeah.
I don't want to be on it.
Lex P-Roll. Give it to him.
First of all, you really done lost your rabbit ass mind if you think I'm going to ever get on a track and call you P-Roll.
You called me P-Roll.
You really have lost your mind if you think I would ever get on a track and call you that.
We wasn't on the phone last night. You was like, "What's up, P-Roll?"
We was not on the phone last night.
You ain't say, "What's up, P-Roll?" when I answered the phone.
Lex, where the call log? I did not even talk to you yesterday.
My phone did.
You are here, bro.
My phone did.
If you think I would ever get on a track and call you anything except for Lex P or Tierra?
Oh! How dare
You've lost your mind.
Let's move on. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And I don't know about y'all, but fall time means it's busy time. The kids is in school. You got to pick them up. You got to go to work. You got to drop them off, this and that. Well, Factor is going to make it easy for you to get dinner on the table.
Yes, Factor is a perfect mealtime solution for an on-the-go lifestyle.
Yes.
It's fresh, never frozen, and the meals are delivered ready to eat and heat in 2 minutes.
Yes, they have 30+ options per week and 36+ add-ons. They have smoothies, juices, snacks, whatever that's going to help your schedule be easier for you to be on the go.
And it's cheaper than takeout.
Yes, we love to
want to eat out every day.
I don't. I know I don't. And not only do they save me time, but they also keep me satisfied. I don't want y'all to think just because you're eating healthy that it's not going to be good. These are meals that are healthy and good for you, but they also taste amazing.
All you have to do is go to go.factor75.com/PoorMinds130 and use code PoorMinds130 and you'll get $130 off across 6 boxes. Yes. That's code PoorMinds130 at go.factor75.com/PoorMinds130 for $130 off.
Yes.
Period.
Get your food. Yeah, it's real.
You know
good.
the vibe.
Mm-hmm. So now we gonna get into the bed. Hey.
The bed.
Ow.
The bed. Bow. 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 Bow.
Okay, so y'all know I love random sex facts. I feel like we always like to educate y'all on what's going on and numbers and facts. I feel like sex is so misconstrued when it comes to just, especially Americans. I just feel like we don't know what the fuck going on. Thanks. So let's talk about these strange sex facts. Mm-hmm. I really want to read this one. I'm gonna go first. Marilyn Monroe, an international sex symbol, reportedly never experienced an orgasm with any of her famous lovers. That's wild.
How do they know that to be a fact?
Maybe she told somebody. Maybe. We tell people all the time, the girl, that nigga did not make me nut. Marilyn finished singing Mr. President, and she said, I don't know why I sang it like that, because that dick was big, not good. Marilyn just told us that JFK did not lay that pipe. R.I.P. to that man, but the streets are saying, you ain't got it like that. You ain't got it like that. Marilyn's told your tea. And let me tell you something. If you die as a nigga and your dick not good, we gonna remember it forever. The girl, 60 years later, we still talking. And that's what she had to say. I feel like because women, when we're in love, we gonna talk about how amazing you are and how good you make us feel. Every woman does that. As private, and I keep saying her name because I love her, but as private as Beyonce is, she was writing Cater to You and let us know, bitch, she love her man. Beyonce lets us know she loves her man and her music.
I was thinking more about Partition.
Exactly. Partition.
Because she cut up on that song.
Drive a road, let the partition please. I don't need you seeing Beyonce on her knees. A freaky queen.
And you ain't gonna do that in the backseat unless that dick fired.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Or unless he a billionaire.
A little bit of both. We'll never know. But what I'm saying is, that's crazy because Marilyn Monroe was an international sex symbol. Happy birthday.
Not youngest successful sex symbol.
It was like giving very like, oh my God.
She was mystical before mystical.
She was. And Marilyn Monroe was very horny. From what it seemed like. So to say that she was just
sensual.
Yeah, but either way it goes, they said she's never had an orgasm from her famous lovers. Ricky from down the block was beating that thing down.
Who is Ricky?
Exactly.
They messy. Why would they say that?
It just is what it is. Go ahead.
Not that tea was hot.
It was. Go ahead. Sex fact number 2.
The most common cause of penile rupture is vigorous masturbation.
Yes.
If that happens, you're doing it wrong.
I mean, I agree with this. I feel like when you masturbate too much.
But how do it rupture? Like it's going to blow up?
Yeah.
I don't think that's possible. Imagine your dickhead flying across the room.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna do
that ain't gonna happen, bro.
It could, though. I'm gonna blow this coochie up one time.
Imagine you rubbing your coochie in it and puff smoke. Like, no, it doesn't do. That's not how it exploding. Yes. That's wild, bro. That's a little extreme. Ain't nothing on your body exploding.
Yes, it can.
Maybe you're on the inside your organs, yeah, but
I'm honestly sometimes like I had a run where I wasn't fucking with nobody and I was like masturbating so much. I was like,
but it didn't explode. You still here.
It did explode.
What happened?
It was like this. That's what it was giving. It was giving tired. Garfield said, it's getting too long.
Not so cool she had COVID.
It did. That was a perfect example. It was coughing.
Because that sounded a little...
That's what it was giving. So I can agree with that. I think that would happen. But niggas be horny. Niggas love to beat their meat.
Okay, but like, how do your dick explode, though?
I feel like I imagine the top just bursting.
That's what I'm thinking too. Or it like flying across the room.
Okay, I don't imagine it flying across the room. But you know how like on cartoons when they like light a firecracker and the end of it just bursts out and it be like this on the end? That's what I imagine the end of it look like. Like this. Yeah? I don't know.
How would you like? I guess you would have to go to the emergency room because they would have to like sew it back together.
Mm-hmm. And they gonna go home and beat their dick
again.
Okay, so third sex fact. I like this one because this is gonna be me. Period. Almost a third of all women over 80 years of age still have sex with their partners.
Over 30.
Over 80 years of age still have sex. It's giving Gertrude is throwing that ass back. I didn't get these BBLs for nothing. I'm going to throw this thing till my last breath.
Absolutely not.
No? You're not going to be fucking when you're 80?
No.
What?
That's a long time, bro.
And I got it.
I feel like by 80, I should have fucked enough.
No. That's like saying I drank enough water. You're never going to drink enough water. You're never going to eat enough food. That's an itch that's always going to get scratched, my sister.
Who would you be fucking at 80? Like,
my man.
But what if he died?
Okay, I'm going to get another one.
Who about to be fucking you at 80?
Somebody in a nursing home.
Well, I mean, you is going to be Lex P.
And I'm still going to be fine. I'm going to be in a nursing home like this. Stay up, so clean. I just stay up. I'm a K Wang with it in the nursing home. They could be like, Lex P out again. Throwing that coochie. Just stay up, so clean. I just stay up. They gonna hear K Wang at 6 in the morning after breakfast.
I'm gonna come visit you. They gonna be like, she cutting up again.
She throwing that pussy again.
I'll be like, oh, fuck your brother.
Somebody gonna take it. I feel like I'm going to have sex for the rest of my life.
At 80?
Yes.
What kind of, I don't know. I feel like it gets to a point to where it's like you too horny. Like you too horny.
I know you not talking.
Bitch, I'm young and fine. I could be this horny.
Drea, let me tell you. Do y'all want to know what
But
Drea,
when I'm 80?
Stop
but
talking.
when I'm 80?
Stop talking. Drea said, and I quote.
I know what she about to say.
That's cool.
It's the tweet I tweeted when I was on my flight. And it was funny.
No, because let me tell the people what you said.
They was cranking up.
You need to go to fucking jail. I want to read it.
Bitch, why do you have this in your mental Rolodex?
I don't. I'm just, because I know I said something to it. Drea said.
What did you say?
And I quote. They just said over the speaker that they don't have no more creamers on this flight. And I would like a word. Yo!
Bitch, that was funny!
But you weren't trying to be funny. You were serious. No, you were serious.
Bro.
Because the first thought you had, no creamers.
Bitch, first of all, I said it to be funny. I knew it was going to get the reaction that it got. But my thing is, and like I always say, why are you always the person who always notice every horny tweet on the timeline? Why are you that horny that it's always popping up? And you like, ooh, that was horny.
I gotta monitor what's going on.
You be monitoring it because I feel like you search horny shit.
No, I was searching creamer and it popped up.
She was trying to find a little video to rub that thing out. Rub that one out.
I was searching creamer.
You was trying to rub one out and my tweet came up. You ain't sleek, bitch.
I'm fucking weak.
You are not sleek.
I hate it here. Girl, read your next fact. Shit.
Okay, the average vagina is 3 to 4 inches long.
That's a lie.
3 to 4 inches?
Long?
But it can expand by 200% when sexually aroused.
Oh, okay. All right. Now we talking.
It's an optimistic organ. So, 200%. So, 100% would be what?
If they say 3 to 4 inches, so 100% will be another 4 inches, so 8.
It expands to 12?
I ain't even gotta walk in with my tool out.
I ain't never had no dick that long.
But you can take dick.
And I don't want it.
You can take dick. Let me tell you something.
How you know?
Because I seen it. If a girl is not taking your dick good, that means you have not. If you feel like you fucking a girl and she can't take the dick, that's because you have not sexually aroused her and she's faking. Literally, it says it right here. When a woman is sexually aroused, it opens up everything. So if you feel like you fucking somebody and she can't take no dick, it's because you have not turned her on.
So you feel like that dick weak, in other words.
Weak. Yeah. It ain't because your dick fire, it's good. So those are the sex facts. I hope we educated y'all today. Period, Pooh. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Dre and Nicole.
And y'all know we are all about our health right now. I feel like this is the time. If you've ever thought about it, you back and forth and you just didn't want to get started, this is your sign.
Yes, for sure. And like with us being on the road all the time, with being on tour, it's really hard to like keep up with eating healthy. So it's really important to fill those nutrient gaps in your diet. That's what the Rituals Women's 18 Plus Multivitamin does for us.
Yes, women aged between 19 and 50 are not getting enough vitamin D from their diet, and 95% aren't getting their recommended daily intake of key omega-3s. So Ritual has a multivitamin that's going to fulfill all of this for you in one pill.
Yes, and it supports brain health, bone health, and blood health, and it supports antioxidant support.
Period. So what you're gonna do right now is go to ritual.com/poorminds and you're gonna get 10% off of your first 3 months. So all you're gonna do is go to ritual.com/poorminds and turn healthy habits into a ritual. All right, so now we gonna get into the bop. Hey.
The bop.
Ow.
The bop.
Bow.
Bow. Bow. Bow. Bow.
Okay, so damn, what's wrong with my thing? Okay, so I've talked about this lady before. I love her to death. Oh my God, she's such a good artist. I made her my bop of the week because she had a song. I'm sorry, y'all, I've been drinking. Let me look up her song right now. Okay, so her name is Savannah Ray. And when I tell y'all keep saying R&B is dead. Y'all know I say this all the time. It's not. Savannah Ray got it. When I say somebody really gets R&B music, she got it. So she had a song called Where You Are. Oh my God. I made this my bop of the week a while back. Where You Are by Savannah Ray. Please listen to this song. If you don't listen to any of her music, listen to Where You Are. It's such a good song. So anyway, she has another single that she just dropped, and it is called About You. She hit it on the nail again. I love Savannah Ray. Her voice is very soothing. It's just like, you can tell whenever she go in the booth and sing, she really writing her shit and she's talking about stuff that she been through. It's a difference between somebody singing what they feel like they supposed to sing about versus somebody singing and this is something that they're really going through. So basically, she's just talking about like, everything is about you. Like, you the one that I miss. We can't play this game forever. Let's get our shit together. You making it hard when it could be easy. Like, let's make it work. And I love to make it work.
We know, bro. We know.
Okay. Go ahead.
So my bop this week is actually Lex was in the video. She had her debut video PC.
Debut?
Oh, I forgot.
Exactly.
Let me not even disrespect you like that.
Don't disrespect my respect.
It's if I get caught by the vision.
Fire. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody been doing
but I like the song. Like, this is the thing. I actually like the song because I feel like it's sparking a lot of controversy. Like, people are really having whole debates about this song.
But listen to what he said. If I get caught cheating, that don't mean I don't love you. Niggas really feel that way. How many times have we have niggas sat on this show and said, if I get caught cheating, that don't mean I love you. She would one little fuck mess all this up. He's literally saying what y'all are thinking. He's literally saying what y'all are thinking. And y'all have a problem with it because it's relatable. And y'all have a problem with it because y'all really done been through this shit before. It's the truth.
But that's what I said, going back to what we were saying for the first topic. Like, bitches be wanting to still talk about the same things over and over because they just don't want to accept no means no. These niggas is gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do. These niggas been cheating. They gonna be cheaters.
I like it.
And I feel like, yes, that doesn't necessarily mean that they don't love you. But, I mean, unfortunately, the facts are, nah, Javier, what the fuck going on with you?
No, he been agreeing over there.
He over there talking about something.
I've been over there ignoring him, but I'm like, damn, Javier, you a whole ass nigga too?
Javier ain't right.
Javier, you ain't right.
Now he reformed.
But no, I feel like the song is fire. I feel like he did what needed to be. They did what needed to be done. Like, that's why. But this is what I was saying earlier. Sometimes y'all have to let people be creative. They got an ear that you don't have. Let people create and do what they do. You're not an A&R. You don't make music for a living. Yes, you can have an opinion, but let's stop dissing and going hard on creators for creating. If you don't like something, talk about the creators you do like. I hate that we sit
Or don't listen.
Or don't listen. I hate that we sit on these spaces and be so negative because the song is not bad.
It's not.
Let's stop it. The song is actually a good song. And I did what needed to be done. I gave her bad advice and laid down with my nigga like I always do. One thing about me, I'm going to give bad advice. And I'm going to go home to my nigga.
And see, the only difference was in the video, I listened. In real life, I don't.
She don't. Thank God. Thank God she don't. But it was giving me in the video. I didn't have to act. That was me in real life.
They had me really acting for real.
You was like this. When you tore up those
somebody in the car.
I'm gonna make a video. You know how they do the videos and they turn off the real sound and they make the sound in the background? I'm gonna do a video, Dre, like.
No, somebody in the comments was like, she got me weak as fuck at how she tried to tear the shoe with her hands.
Cause why did you do that? What?
Because they had cut it.
You should have just.
I was supposed to tear it.
You were supposed to tear
but I
out the
still wasn't
shoestring.
strong enough.
But that's how I know you ain't really tore up some shit before.
I have.
Because you're supposed to take out the shoestrings.
Why would I do that?
Because once you take out the shoestrings, then you get the scissors and cut the tongue. And then once you cut the tongue...
You did that before? All right. So, okay. Now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And y'all know on the show, we always talk about taking care of our body and how we look physically, but we also take very seriously how we take care of our brain.
Yes, absolutely. We both have been going to therapy for almost 2 years now. We absolutely love BetterHelp. We both have counselors that are super dedicated to helping us navigate through life and get through everything that we're going through. And one thing that I really love about BetterHelp is that you don't have to do it in person. They have video sessions, they have chat sessions, and they also will match you with a counselor that is perfect for you. And if you don't like your counselor, they make it easier to change it.
Yes, it's all done online from the comfort of your own home. So all you're going to do is go to betterhelp.com/poorminds. That's better, HELP.com/poorminds. And you're going to get 10% off of your first month of therapy. So y'all, get you some therapy. Try it out. If you've been thinking about it, you're not sure, this is your moment to try it. So betterhelp.com/poorminds.
So now it's time to get into our favorite segment of the show, which is Pour Your Heart Out. If you have any questions, you know you can send them to askpourminds@gmail.com. ASKPOURMINDS@gmail.com. Let us know if we have helped you or if we fucked your life up. And don't take, whatever y'all do, don't take advice from Lex, because she's going to tell you to cut up somebody's shoes and take the shoestrings out. And then she gonna go lay with her man peacefully.
Peacefully.
So
I don't care.
You want to read question number 1 or you want me to read it?
It don't matter. I'll go.
Okay.
Hey girls, I'm 20 years old and currently enrolled in college. I have 2 jobs and I'm looking for my own place. I have a friend that is a few years younger than me, so to say the least, mentally she is not where I am. I do not make her feel less because of it, but I do try my best to help and give her advice. But you know, you can't help somebody if they don't want to help themselves. Anyway, she has been living with her grandparents for a few months because she doesn't have the best relationship with her mom. Not too long ago, she found out she was pregnant and she knows when she tells them that she will get kicked out. She says that moving in with her mom is not an option. So she is telling me this and she throws in that I'm going to be the baby's godmom. Me and this girl have only been friends for a year, so I don't think I deserve that title because it's something serious. My other friends try to tell me to slowly cut her off because she does tend to be a bit of a user and only wants me to be the godmom because she knows I will take care of the baby. After thinking about it, I do agree with them to a certain extent, but I feel bad about cutting her off knowing she doesn't have a good support system. However, I don't like or want to be used. Help, please. First of all, you only 20. And you say she's a few years younger than you.
So that means she like...
Neither one of y'all got life
17,
figured out.
18.
You don't know what you're doing, and she don't know what she's doing. Girl, that is not your responsibility. Well, good luck, baby. I'll see my grandbaby after she born. Girl, that is not your... You're only 20. You can't even drink alcohol yet, girl. That is not your responsibility because you even saying she's not where you are mentally. You're not even where you need to be mentally. And I'm not shading you. I'm just telling you, girl, you are only 20. You got 2 jobs. You're trying to figure life out. She decided that she wants to keep her baby. That is her responsibility. Stop feeling like that is your responsibility because it's not. Take care of yourself, girl. You're only 20 and you got a whole life ahead of you. Unfortunately, that's her bed. She got to lay in it. Be a good friend as much as you can, but don't exhaust yourself.
I agree, and then also, too, sometimes people around you see shit in people that you don't see necessarily. So I feel like if all your friends feel like she a user and they feel like she trying to make you the baby godmom because they know you're going to take care of the baby, you know, maybe you should take a little heed to that because maybe it's not like 100% the wrong idea. I just feel like you just need to do whatever you feel like is best for you. But then also, too, when people say that type of stuff, I think that, do you feel that way?
Right.
Like, do you feel like she a user or do you feel like she be doing it? Because I think sometimes when people say, oh, well, my friend feel this way, low-key, you feel that way, too. And you kind of know what it is. So I feel like maybe, you know, y'all just need a little space.
A little space.
A little space.
For sure.
Because maybe once y'all like 25, y'all will be back cool. Her baby could be like 7 5, my bad.
No, because she's 20. She said the girl was under. Yeah. So you're right. You was right.
So, yeah. Question number 2. Hey, Lex P. and Drea, I became a fan of the podcast at the beginning of this year, and I just have to say that I love you guys and y'all bond. Anywho, so I think this guy I have been talking to is gay, and here is why I think so. So we've been talking for about a month now, and we just recently made time to hang out. He invited me over to his house, and we were sitting there watching a movie, and I realized he had a big-ass portrait of himself behind his TV. And I found it kind of odd. Then after a while, I had to use the restroom, so I went, and his shower curtain is of a black woman with a scarf on drinking a glass of wine. I found that odd, too. Then as the night went on, we get to the bedroom, and again, another big-ass portrait of himself above his headboard, so now I'm really curious. But we done got this far, so I still let him fuck, protected, and the sex wasn't good, which made things worse. But before we started fucking, he was sucking on my titties and then spit on them, and he spit on them and after kept sucking on them. I've never had that happen to me. I don't know if everything was just giving me gay vibes. What do you think? I mean, he's Nigerian, so I don't know if that has to do with the curtain, but the portraits, I can't deal, LOL. Now, girl, what about him spitting on your titties?
That's what, everything you said about the portraits.
And he kept sucking. What made you think he was gay from him doing that?
Because when you suck dick, you know you spit on it and keep sucking it. That's what I got from it. Everything she said about the pictures.
Wait, so when niggas be sucking your titties, they grab the titty and then suck it?
No, she said that nigga grabbed it and was spitting on it and was sucking it. That's what I do when I suck dick.
I wasn't thinking about it like that, though. I just thought maybe he spit on it and then he was like licking it and like...
But why are you spitting on the titty, bruh?
Why not?
See... I didn't have no problem with the portraits. Maybe he might be a Leo.
You never had a nigga spit on your titty?
No.
Okay, but I think you're thinking about it in the wrong context.
I'm thinking about when I
spitting don't always mean like...
That's what...
Sometimes it mean, you know, a dribble effect.
I don't think that's what she meant.
How you know?
That's what she meant.
It was like that.
When you spit on something, you spitting on something. When you spit on a dick, you don't
Okay, so when
dribble.
I say a nigga spit in my mouth, bitch, I don't be meaning they said.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right.
In my mouth.
You're right. You're right.
If a nigga ever spit in my mouth like that,
I'll give you that one.
It's a wrap.
I don't think a nigga is dribbling on the titty though. Like, Nah, you not. He was spitting on that titty. He was. Honestly, girl, I don't know.
You feel like it was a loogie.
No, I don't think it was a loogie. I think he was like imagining it was like a penis. That's what I was imagining.
But a titty too fat for that.
She may have little titties.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Whoever is grabbing somebody's titty and doing this while they sucking it.
Titties. If that titty long and strong, you can wrap your hands around that titty.
First of all, if that titty long, it's not strong. It's flimsy.
Right. So if a titty is like this,
yes,
you can go like this on the titty.
No, you can't because it's soft.
Right. So you can do it like that. A soft titty.
What's your advice?
Girl, I don't know. Ask him. He don't lie anyway. Maybe he's bisexual. Who cares? Do you like him? You don't even like this nigga. You said the sex was bad. The portrait scared you. He sucked on your titty. You didn't like that.
Then he had the portrait on his curtain.
Stop fucking him. You already know the answer. Who cares? Leave him alone. You don't like him. And on top of all this, the sex wasn't good. So move on. I don't know. I don't know if that man gay or not.
I don't know neither.
I don't think that's saying that he gay.
But I don't think that mean he gay just because he like spit on your titty though.
But I will say I've never had a man spit on my titty.
I did.
All right.
Maybe that's why I got a different perspective.
We almost there. Hey girls. Okay, so I'm a truck driver and I'm a part of the LGBT trucker group. Damn, y'all got groups on groups. How you LGBT and you in the trucker group is giving exclusive VIP. Every few months, we link up in a city and all hang out. This new guy in the group came in the group and everybody wanted him but me. We have never seen or communicated with each other. So him and my homegirl flirted, but it never went anywhere. So me and him saw each other. It was an instant vibe. But I've noticed that he's a big flirt, but he's not my man. We spent a night with each other before he left back to go home, and he opened up to me and told me he's in an open relationship with his partner of choice. I think they've been in a relationship for 4 years, but he wants to get to know me better and fuck with me. He's also said that once I move into my new high rise, he wants to spend that weekend with me and go on dates and more. We talk every day and all day laughing, deep combos and just talking about everything. He's 6'1", dark-skinned, chocolate, Chicago nigga, and a BDB. Am I wasting my time, or do you think it can actually grow into something? I mean, I feel like it possibly can, but you have to realize he's in an open relationship. So if that doesn't bother you, then it can grow into something. But you have to realize he's in an open relationship. He already has...
He know what he like.
Yeah, he already has what he considers his main partner. So you're going to be, just the icing on the cake. So I feel like if you can accept whatever comes along with that, I feel like it could. But it can also just be something fun. I think... Oh, I hate that we do that. Like, every situation has to be so serious and so, am I wasting my time? Sometimes some people are brought into your life just to have fun.
A nigga in an open relationship, I would absolutely think he's a fun time nigga.
Yes. I just wouldn't
be looking that deep into it. Because, like, he already told you he got a girl. He's in an open relationship. So, to be in an open relationship, that means you in a relationship. Right. So you got a girlfriend, and y'all do what y'all do on the side, or maybe he just does what he does. But like, I just wouldn't even take that situation serious.
Every time you deal with somebody, it doesn't have to end in marriage.
You say
guys.
He dark skinned, chocolate, Chicago nigga, and the BDB. I love me a Chicago nigga. I do. I done had a few.
Oh, we know.
Yeah, but they wasn't dark skinned though. Neither one of them.
Shit. Dre used to fuck with this nigga from Chicago every time.
What if?
What?
People gonna know who you talk about. I hate to hear.
How would they know? Everybody say shit.
Not like that.
Shit. Every time he would see Dre, I thought that nigga I thought he was finna pass out. He be like, shit. I'm like, my nigga, calm down.
He used to say he seen a fine young brown stallion.
I hate this place. I hate this show. I want to go home.
Bro, it's hot as fuck in this bitch.
Okay. Last one. Go ahead.
Last one. Hey, ladies, I'm 30 and I have been sexually attracted to women my whole life and have had sex with many, but I recently had sex with this girl and it was magical. It has made me question my entire sexuality. I had sex with my baby dad a few years after.
A few days later.
Oh, a few...
How did you see that from that? Continue.
A few days later, the only man recently that I've had a connection with, even though it's been fizzling out lately. He's trash though. I tried to lead him and teach him what I really want, but we couldn't connect. I hurt his feelings and he ended up leaving and talking shit. My question is, how do I mend the fence? He thinks he's turned me gay. I have always loved women and he knows that. I just never seen myself with one long term until now. I don't want to be with her, but I now feel ready to try with a woman. I'm so confused. He is literally the worst person, but I still don't wish this feeling on him. Please help.
Well, first of all, nobody can turn you gay. Like you said, you've been liking women your whole life. And I feel like you're confused, but that's because he's making you feel confused. Deep down inside, you know what you want. You're just scared to do that because he's hurting you and you don't want to hurt his feelings, but you need to put yourself first and put your feelings first. You know what you want, girl. You want that cat. You want that monk. She want that cooch. Don't deny it. Don't deny it.
I just feel like people should just do what they want.
Do what you want to do. Stop making. You don't even feel that way about him no more, girl.
Yeah, girl. It's like, fuck it. Like, why not fuck with the bitch? See where it go. Then if it don't go nowhere, then still don't fuck with your baby daddy. Because I feel like that ship has sailed. Why do people be so afraid to just like not fuck with people no more? Well, live number one, yeah, but just not fuck with people no more. If it's meant for you and a person to be in each other's lives, they gonna spin the block. And if they try to spin the block, if you want them back, you will accept it maybe. But I just feel like, why you laughing? I hate.
I'm just listening. Damn, it's straight to this motherfucker.
Anyways.
We gonna finish this out? You know what?
So yeah, like just, why y'all need to stop being so afraid to like leave people in the dust when they got you fucked up or when it no longer suits you or fits you. Just leave their ass alone. Leave them alone. And then have fun, eat you a little coochie, and then if you and that nigga supposed to be together, y'all gonna come back and be together. I have done that myself. So
even the eating the coochie part?
I ate a little coochie. Ew. They know that though. They do. Know
that. I know that too.
I ain't ate a lot of coochie though, but a little bit.
All right. So make sure y'all go to pornminds.com, get your tickets to the live show. It's lit. Subscribe to Patreon. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. All the good shit. You ready? Because this is a bop. This is one of his hardest songs. And let me say this before we get into it.
Tooth mommy.
Because you know what? People like to say March Madness was this and was that. He got so many songs that's so much harder than March Madness. And this is one of them joints.
Why did you just say
because I was like trying to get in the character.
Okay.
You ready?
That sound like Lil Wayne.
No, I wasn't trying to talk like him.
Or was it Jada Kiss?
You're going to jail again. You're going to jail.
No, we need to sing that next episode.
You're getting locked up.
Can we sing that?
Change the subject all you want.
The one with Jada Kiss and Anthony Hamilton.
All right.
That was why?
Fulton County, she's on the way. Let's wrap this up. Hey, my mama said, fucking nigga, hit the streets and live. Got some crack in the corner and I did what I did. The neighbors, they don't like me. I got J's at the door. Told my grandma I don't need a bed. I'm sleeping on the floor. Got my tool and my blow and my two main hoes. Me and all my woes sit together like the Zoes. side passe, who got the yay for the low? I keep them birds with me like I'm straight out Holly Grove. Fingers, they itching for that paper. My fingers, they itching for that paper. I'm riding around the city and I got that calculator. I'm a motherfucking monster when it comes to get that paper. Yeah, that finger, they itching for that paper. My fingers, they itching for that paper.
Don't hate me
I'm
up.
riding
Calm
around the city
down.
when I got this calculator. I'm a motherfucking monster when it come to getting the paper.
I'm a dog, and I eat that dog food. I'm a G.
Yo.
I put red on all my shoes. Come and see. My La Familia got Peru, and I plead.
Hey.
Not guilty or to prove.
Yo.
Got birds more than the zoo. Got chickens in the coop.
Yo.
Got shotters at a shoot, and I stay on DJ Screw.
I drop it.
Yeah, come
and come
on.
back like DJ Cool. I made a profit, and I can go and buy school. I'm A1 nigga can't lose.
Yeah.
Pre-bed put you on the news.
Yeah.
Bitch, that little face like pool.
Yeah.
Put you in the shoes, that's too. That's all I know.
Oh.
Damn. We was doing
I trying to let you kill it.
I was trying. You know I can't rap.
I know.
The future I can still come to the stool.
My fingers, they itching for that paper.
Yeah.
My fingers, they itching for that paper. I'm riding around the city and I got that calculator. I'm a motherfucking monster when it come to getting that paper. Hey!
We'll see how next one.
Yeah, period.
You was in it. You said, hey, okay. Hey. I'm fucking weak.
Quarter brick, half brick, whole brick. Hey!